Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today we're playing some Dota 1x6, which is of course made by Sino. And I gotta be honest, I don't have anything fancy for you today, just a game of 1x6. I did have big plans, I had a bunch of ideas for videos I wanted to record, but then the coordinator died for like a long time, for like 4 hours or something, I don't know, was down for a really long time. And now I just don't really have time to record anything. So I decided let's just play a round of 1x6 and I'm sure you all won't mind. Alright, so we're playing Bristleback today and let's just get right into it. Okay, we got ourselves Bristleback and we're playing the E build today. Just because it's a build I haven't done before. Today's been kind of a disaster, honestly. It's a frustrating day when you think that it would have been better used to just take a break. You know, like I feel like today would have been more productive if I had done just nothing. But what can I do? You know, coordinator down all day. Can't record anything. Oh well. It happens. It happens. Oh, damn. Oh, now we're messing up big time here. Oh, well. Kind of a bad start. Because I did the beginning a bit uncoordinated. Got a little too greedy. Wanted too many things all at the same time. But that's alright too. We'll just kind of play here. Take down these guys. And then get ourselves some stacks. I think we might need to get stacking a little bit earlier. Make sure we get everything. I guess... Alright, that's fine. Would have been nice to get both, but I'll settle for one. Right now, the important thing is just that we can immediately get started with farming these. That's like one of the nice things about Bristleback. It's just how early you can start taking creep camps that are actually fairly strong. It's really like at a point where other players, other heroes can't even contest it. Like they can't even try to contest it. So we'll just do that. We'll just do that. Oh yeah. You know, Valve announced that for the short film contest, they're gonna pre-select 20 videos that will be voted on, or that will be available to be voted on. And now I gotta be completely honest with you. I have no idea if this is how they've always done it. I think it's fine. Like, this is not something that bothers me. Like, don't take this as me complaining about it. But I am very, very curious to see if we'll make it. Because, like, I don't know if you saw our entry. It's on Stories of Dota. It's uploaded there. But it's very different from everything else. It's just like a documentary style thing, right? And everybody else is just kind of made like a little plot line, a little film, right? A little movie. And that makes sense. I'm not saying that they did anything wrong. I think in all likelihood they did exactly what they were supposed to, and we didn't, right? But the question that is gonna be of interest is how much does Valve care for like something like we did? And I think that just kind of comes down to like what your expectations are a little bit for a contest like this, right? So for example, if I was in charge of this, and I hope this doesn't sound like bias. I don't think this is me being biased. This is just me knowing myself. But I would enjoy an entry like ours, regardless of whether or not I would think the entry is good, just because it's unique, right? Like, in a sea of animated stuff, in a sea of people trying to tell stories about the heroes' daily lives, the heroes' daily lives, we've just got this little, hey, look, here's something that happened at an international thing. And I think that would be interesting just because it is unique, right? But there's of course the question is, does Valve see the contest as more of like storytelling contest, as more of an animation contest, which wouldn't surprise me if that's how they look at it. I think that would be reasonable if that's how they looked at it. But of course that would mean that our entry isn't exactly what they're looking for, right? They might also just not have liked it, right? Either way, look, it's like one of those things. If we don't make it, then we don't make it. It's a bit unfortunate because we did actually put a lot of effort into it, but I bet that same thing is true for everybody else, right? Like, I don't think we are unique in that regard, so I'm not gonna complain about it. But I am very much curious to see how it plays out. I also think that if we don't make it, we're not gonna submit something again. Like, we're not gonna try again in the future, just because it's the kind of thing where I feel, we're probably not gonna make something fundamentally different, right? And it would be reasonable to assume that the reason why our entry wasn't selected isn't necessarily because of the quality of it, but because of what it is, right? And I think there's a good chance that Valve just doesn't want that kind of thing. Hello. I don't think we can do anything about this, so we'll just let that happen. What's our items? We're going up against lots of right-clickers, so we're definitely getting a Hub Halberd. But do I get like some sort of like farming thing? Do I get a Radiance maybe? I haven't bought Radiance in a minute. I mean, we're Bristleback. I think Radiance makes some sense just because of that. This right here is all about tanking, right? So we get some spell lifesteal, I think, as well. Let me check again in a moment. Yeah. I have a good idea of what the build is, but I don't know every detail of every single build, right? So, increases my spell damage and my attack speed, okay. And this heals us every couple of seconds. So we don't get spell lifesteal, but I think we probably want some spell lifesteal. I think I'll just go for Radiance. It'll be okay. Hey, Neon Eveline, thank you very much for the 5 months. Appreciate it. Oh, thanks for the creeps, buddy. Gotta get the Quill spray upgrades. That's pretty important. Oh, and I need my Aghanims, of course, because we now have the Aghanims shooting out into... Like shooting out a bunch of Quills all at once ability, right? That seems like a good one. Hello. Maybe we should get that first? Nah, let's just get the Radiance. Because right now we're just having such an easy time with this. I don't see a reason to not use this momentum we got. Our legendary makes it so that we get an ability which we can click, and then for a little while our Bristleback is Bristle Sphere. It will trigger from all sides. It will block damage from all sides at maximum capacity. It's just a nice way for us to kind of protect ourselves, hunker down, and just take some hits. And hey, who doesn't like that, right? Bloodstone is amazing. Yeah, no, I actually played some like normal Dota Bristleback a little bit ago, where we were playing. Like, I went Aghanims Bloodstone, that was a really powerful build, like, very, very strong. But, you know, in 1x6, I think it's just, like, a little different, like, how you have to build, how you can build. And I think it's perfectly sensible for us to just pick up some casual Radiancing first, so we have a good way to farm, and then afterwards we can go for the bigger stuff. Oh, hello. Alright. Yeah, you're probably disengaging, right? So that's fine. Bounty rune. Okay, yeah, you go away, that's fine. Got ourselves the Sacred Relic. When we did the normal Dota style work. Yeah, we uploaded a video with normal Dota. We did like the replay commentary thing, and people actually really liked it. I'm pretty happy with it too. I think we can still improve it. Particularly like thumbnail and title and so on, but I am happy to keep exploring more normal Dota. We might, I wouldn't even be surprised if eventually we like make normal Dota the standard again. I mean, my plan today was to play a whole bunch of normal Dota. That's what I wanted to do today, but then, you know, the coordinator was down for a couple hours, so we couldn't. But yeah. There we go. Honestly, just constructive criticism. The commentary felt really weird under replay, right? So that's not how constructive criticism works, right? So I know people like saying constructive criticism, and it's kind of used as a placeholder for criticism that is just meant to be like, hey, I want to critique your stuff, but I am nice, so it's constructive. But just because you say it's constructive doesn't mean it's constructive. No, don't worry, I'm not offended, right? But it's a bit of a pet peeve of mine. It annoys me a little bit every time I see that. Right? Constructive criticism is criticism that constructs, as in that tells you how to move forward with it, right? So constructive criticism would be something like, Baumi, here, this is what I didn't like, here's why I didn't like it, here's what you could do instead. And that last step is critically important. Otherwise, it's still just criticism. And finally, it is not possible for criticism to be constructive if it is unprompted. If I didn't ask you for criticism, then it cannot be constructive. It's not possible. Because, you know, I didn't want it. Alright. Ooh. Ooh, we got blown the fuck up. Oh, sorry for stumbling into the video like that. But if you could give it a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. That would just be fantastic. And I won't bother you anymore. I think that's something that a lot of people struggle with. Is that they think, oh, I have a thought. I have something I can do to help out. I can tell you how to make something better. But, you know, like, so I should tell you that, right? But the thing is that oftentimes that's actually not really helpful. Unless criticism is being asked for, it's fine to just keep it to yourself. Right? That's absolutely fine. Ooh. Let's grab this. Because criticism can be very destructive just by itself when you don't know what needs to be criticized. Because that's a thing that a lot of people don't know about a project just because they aren't the ones working on a project, and it's not always immediately obvious, right? But sometimes you're working on something and they are just parts you can't change. You just can't. Like, for example, if you were to reach out to me now and say, Baumi, I think for Street Dreams Alex, instead of pixel art, it would be better if you made it photorealistic 3D. Then it doesn't really matter whether or not that is constructive, because it's not something I can do. It is not possible. Right? So now all you have done with your constructive criticism is made me feel bad about the product that as it exists. And as far as I'm concerned, that is not constructive. Right? It doesn't matter whether or not you gave what you consider constructive criticism there, just because the criticism was unwarranted and then you didn't know what to criticize, you didn't know what feedback was even desirable or helpful, and instead all you did was bring down a product in a way that wasn't really changeable anymore. Does that kind of make sense? Now, let me just say, this is just how I feel about it. Alright? So to me, generally speaking, when I ask for feedback, I'm very specific about the feedback. And something that I also always say is both negative and positive feedback. Right? That's another thing that people get wrong. When you ask people for feedback, they will only tell you what they didn't like. And then afterwards you ask them, well, did you like anything? And they'll be like, yeah, everything else. And I'm like, no, that's not helpful. Right? Because if you then just tell me the stuff you didn't like, now I just sit here feeling like the product I made is garbage. Because you only told me stuff you didn't like. You didn't tell me anything that you liked about it. And again, these are all real experiences I've had. Right? So like every time I ask for feedback on something, if it's in any sort of like larger scale capacity or for something important, I always make sure to specify negative and positive feedback. Alright? Let's go ahead and grab all of this. We've got our Aghanim Scepter now. Now, in this particular instance, you did actually ask, I did actually ask for feedback, right? So in this case, don't worry, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I'm just expanding upon the thought right now. Don't feel bad. Don't feel like you did anything wrong, right? The only thing you did do kind of wrong is, I guess, that your feedback wasn't constructive, right? But that's okay. Not, like, criticism doesn't have to be bad by itself. And just because it's not constructive doesn't mean it's not worthwhile. Alright? Feedback can be not constructive and still be worthwhile. That's can be true. Alright, grab this. Alright, take all of these. We're doing alright. Our farming speed is really nice. I mean, we're Bristleback, so it's not a huge surprise, right? Giga Chat farmer. So, it goes how it goes. I think our Aghanim Scepter is modified here, right? This launches in all directions, so even in front of us. So it's just kind of normal Quill sprays, I guess. Let's go back. I think we want to start being aggressive, like pushing bases level aggressive. That seems like the way to go here. Pick this up. Each time Quill Spray procs from the back damage, your spell damage increases by 2%, your attack speed increases by 10. I don't think we are necessarily gonna get that much use out of the attack speed thing. But hey. Negative feedback is much easier to detail than positive. It is. It is. That's why good feedback includes positive feedback. And that's the tricky part, right? That's another one. It's like one of those problems that kind of comes up when you're like working on a project with a lot of people. Like, for example, QA testing for a game can be such a frustrating experience because you're only getting negative feedback. And of course you're only getting negative feedback. How can QA testing result in positive feedback? That doesn't really work, right? Like, that just doesn't really make a lot of sense. But it's still a bit frustrating because all you're getting is, well, this doesn't work, here's a problem, there's a problem, I didn't like that part. And it's just kind of like... oh, we're like giga dead. Too many heroes, too many heroes. Alright, we'll grab all of these. There we go. Get this. So I saw that a few people are just like, well, I like live commentary. And I fully understand why you enjoy live commentary. But let me just kind of be frank with you. Live commentary, normal Dota, it's just not gonna happen. You don't get to choose here between live commentary, normal Dota, and not live commentary, normal Dota. You get to choose between the replay commentary or just no normal Dota. Those are the two options. And that's because I did live commentary normal Dota for a very long time and it was so frustrating. I had 8-hour days where I did nothing. Not because I didn't try. I spent 8 hours trying to get a video and I just didn't get one at the end of it. And can you imagine how exhausting that is? Oh my god. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. Alright, come here. One more? Ah, we're not getting there, are we? No, this is so stupid! Everybody's always running away. Alright, big struggle. Big struggle. Wait, it's not around us. What a liar! Xeno's a liar. Unless I... like, maybe it is around us if I have the F active. Alright, I have a lot of these. There, we'll grab this. I can't... she's keeping too much distance. This is just the problem we're gonna have. These heroes are just gonna be a nightmare. Straka is just playing an absolute asshole build. I don't know how else to put it. And there's just not really much we can do about it. There's pretty much only physical damage left, right? Murta's E2. Hello. Yeah, I mean, she's gone, right? I can't... I don't know where she is. I won't be able to find her. We probably want to get Aghanim's Shard quickly, so we have some extra burst damage, but this is just a problem here, right? Like, against these fast-paced, agile builds, we just don't really have a way to stop them from just running away from us. And what do we do then? I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I guess we could buy something like a harpoon. And duels are definitely gonna be in our favor. I mean, I'm happy to be in a duel. But just straight up fighting? I don't know who to fight. I guess Troll. Maybe Troll and Murta? But against this Phantom Assassin, I have no idea what I can do, right? Like, she's just gonna keep running. And then that's gonna be it. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. So we'll go here. Grab this. We'll get the Cloak of Flames, I think. No. Yeah? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I actually like my Vampire Fangs more. I don't know. Maybe Cloak of Flames is better. Well, the problem isn't that I can't tank things. The problem is that people aren't fighting me. Oh, hello. How are you doing? Alright, friends. Maybe slow down a little. Oh, dear. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, I did that the wrong way around. That's okay. Oh, Straka isn't really able to deal enough damage. Yep. Again, in this kind of... Oh, never mind. Holy. What a crit. But we got him. We got him. We're fine. That was still scary. What a crit. The problem is, like, I could try to knock out the... I could try to knock out the troll, I guess. But, like, then I don't have the troll to fight anymore. I want to fight the troll. That's always the issue, right? Like, you wanna fight, you're strong, but the heroes you wanna fight, they just, or like the heroes you wanna fight after you knock them out, then they're gone, so you can't fight them anymore. Hello. I'm just gonna take these. Thank you. Alright, you guys have fun. I'm gonna just go and see if we can do some damage to the Troll Warlord, I think. That seems to me like a decent plan. And I don't know what else to do anyway. Oh, is that a... No, that's Pangalia. I thought Troll was coming in. They kind of look a little similar, don't they? Alright, hello. Oh no, now he just died to somebody else? Alright, we have a second one of these though. So there is lots and lots of time. I want to get armor and mana and healing reduction. So, Shiva's Guard. I want to get Shiva's Guard. Okay. Oh my god. Man, if I had a quest for dealing damage, I would have gotten it right there. That would have been it, right? Oh dear. Well, yeah, Troll Warlord has a hard time against us, I suppose. Oh, do I knock him out? I guess. I don't know. Like, we're good in duels, so let's just maybe lean into that. Alright, that's fine. You attack me from the front. That doesn't make a difference. Alright. Buyback. And there we go. So I've knocked out the troll. I'm really not sure that's a good idea. But... oh well. I don't know. Here we are. This is just what we have done. Now, I guess next up is Muerta. Against her, Heaven's Halberd is probably gonna be quite useful. So that seems good. Yeah. And then we've got a duel against Muerta coming up, actually. Spellamp or evasion? Probably Spellamp. No, that's a creep. It's not the Phantom Assassin. Alright, we got another one of these. Okay. Alright. I guess that's just too much. Yep. Just too much damage. Way too much damage, actually. So, do we try to block that with a Crimson Guard? That's probably not enough, right? That probably won't work. Yeah, we can't lifesteal during her ultimate. Yules? BKB? Man, how do we deal with that? Magic resistance? Feels like there isn't like a nice clear answer. Probably because there isn't a nice clear answer. We could just get health. Or this bad boy. Hello. Alright, goodbye. No, he's not gonna fight me, is he? So, I haven't halberd her during the ultimate. That's gotta be the play. Oh, we're just dead. Wow. That didn't take any time. Probably need yours. Yeah, I don't see anything else that will work. Or we just get a heart? I don't know, Muerta is just so strong. And she had a really good early game, which is a problem. Because she actually managed to fulfill her quest. This Muerta build, I think, is very, very weak. I think it's a very bad build. But that's only true because it's really hard to fulfill the quest. Just because you know, you're weak in the early game and then you get fucked up and lose immediately. At least that's what's supposed to happen. But in this game, Muerta had a good early game and now, good luck. You know? Alright, slam this. Let's get the Phantom Assassin. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Cool Sprays heals us. So no buyback. Probably not enough time, unfortunately. We'll refresh this. Man, these suck. These are not good. I guess a little stun, potentially. Probably need to just leave. Oh no, I gotta knock her out. But I'm just low. I'm just low. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, I guess. I mean, that's fine. I'm really worried that the Mortar just like finishes the Phantom Assassin now. That's not good. That is not good at all. What do we do about that? So, alright, let's just get a heart right now, and then I can always... I can't afford a Yule, so I can replace boots. I gotta get in here. Super important that I just get in here immediately. Alright. Ah, man. I just got stunned. I have no choice. I need to kill her. I need to get the Phantom Assassin right now. I mean, it's just so RNG. Ah, that's it. We lost. Alright, I guess second isn't too bad. I maybe should have just like... I should have probably bought back and immediately run towards it. It's just unfortunate. She kind of got... I mean, I don't know if it's lucky or not. Right? Like... That's a bit hard to quantify with Phantom Assassin these days, whether or not she's getting lucky. I couldn't tell you for sure. But she just kind of got us. That's gonna happen sometimes against Phantom Assassin, right? Even if you are more powerful, even if you are ahead, sometimes she's just gonna get you. And when that happens, well, then that's just kind of what happens, right? So what's the game plan? We're gonna Heaven's Halberd her. I don't even know if we can get close enough. Okay, that's good. Yeah, but now she's just healing too much. That's a shame. There's nothing we can really do right now. So we're getting close here. Alright. Maximize our Quill Spray. Pick up the bounty. Just Lincoln's during ult. Yeah, we'll just try. Honestly, I don't feel too bad about it. The problem with this build is the same problem that a lot of builds have in 1x6 these days, right? Where they're just a little too linear and they're too interactable. They require your opponent to be interactable, and the top builds in 1x6 are just entirely builds that you just can't interact with. And that's just how it is, right? Yeah, I can't do anything about the ghost form. That just kind of hard counters me. I need to catch her out before somehow. No, man. Yeah. That's alright. Second place isn't too bad, right? Second place isn't too bad. Alright then, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video, would definitely appreciate that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Apologies, I didn't have that much time to record things today because of the, you know, coordinator issues. But oh well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow.